Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Next Goal Wins. We're talking Leicester City Football Club again today. Bit of big news, Jeff Schlupp has signed a new contract. We're going to talk about that and the other transfer links. First off, Jeff Schlupp, the academy graduate. He's been at Leicester for 6 years now in the first team. Went out on Brentford on loan for a bit. Scored 6 goals in 9 games. He's been linked with Arsenal and Manchester United. Actually had a trial at Manchester United last year. Been linked with Arsenal and Manchester United this summer. But he's staying at the City. He's signed a new contract till June of 2019. So that's a 4-year contract extension. We don't know how much he's going to get paid. I'd imagine around £30,000-40,000 type thing. I'm not really sure what kind of contract he was on before, but I imagine they've at least doubled his wages. A really good season from Schlupp. We all know he was influential at left wing back position, a position we needed to fill. Konchesky was poor, to say the best of him. And when he came back, when Schlupp was at the Africa Cup of Nations and injured for a little bit, then we really saw him in that Burnley game. Konchesky was all over the place, and we had to get Schlupp back in. He was so important to us, so important in fact that he won Players Player of the Year and Fans Young Player of the Year at the end of the season awards. So he had a really good season. The thing is, let's not forget, this is Jeff's first proper season he's played for us. I mean, yes, in the Championship he played a bit and he was very out of position. Every time he seemed to get played, it was a different position for him. Seems to have found his home though at wing back in this five of the back, three of the back, whatever you want to call it, formation that Nigel played at the end of last season. So yes, we're really happy he signed a new contract till 2019. He's got a lot of talent and he's got a lot of time left on his side. That's the best thing. He's a young player. In a way, it's more important than Cambiasso signing a contract because Schlupp could develop into this really, really great player. We don't know. His pace is always a threat. It's just nice to see him. Nice to see someone who's come through the academy actually pledge their future to the club that gave him a chance. Because the thing is, he could have gone to Arsenal, but would he have ever played? I mean, how much game time would he have got behind like Kieran Gibbs, and if Nacho Monreal is still there, he'll be third choice left back. So it's nice to see a player actually pick the club that have given him a chance, like I just said. Let's talk about the other transfer links that we've had. First off, let's talk about a departure. Chris Wood is going to be on his way out, as everyone expected when Okazaki joined, and probably even before Okazaki joined, Wood's going to be on his way out. It was a case of him always going. This leaves like Nugent, who knows where he's going to be. But yes, Wood, we've had 2 bids accepted from Wolves and Leeds. We're not sure how much, but the Mercury reporting say that both bids have been accepted. But I think it'll be about $2.5 million, to be honest. That seems to be the club's valuation of Wood, and to be honest, I'd take $2.5 million every day. He's not been brilliant for us, as I said in my last transfer video. It hasn't really worked out. It worked out in the Championship, but not a Premier League quality player. So at least he'll get some game time at either Leeds or Wolves, whoever I imagine agrees better personal terms for him. I'm guessing both bids are the same. Talking about incomings now, we've got that one link a few days ago, Stuart Downing, £7 million for Stuart Downing. Downing, obviously a bit of a laughing stock when he was at Liverpool, went for that massive amount of money. But apart from that, he was really good at Middlesbrough when he played there, good at Aston Villa, and then now at West Ham. He had a really good season last season. I can't really see why West Ham would let him go. I mean, he was one of our better players last season, whether it's Bilic coming in, not really fancying Downing or something, but I can see him staying at West Ham. I can't see us getting him at least, and I can't see him wanting to join us more than anything. I think if he did go, someone like Stoke or something would get him, someone a bit higher up who he'd think have got more of a chance of staying in the league, and he'd be underestimating us, as most players do. But no, we've got a lot of links really in the past few days. Like I keep talking about, Sacco, we're still none the wiser to what's going to happen to him. But yeah, Downing, obviously that one. Few players from the Championship being linked with Daryl Murphy a few weeks ago. That's one's gone a bit quiet. A player I don't want us to sign. He's had one good season in the Championship. The thing is, there's a few players I'd like to see us sign, but you never can be sure, can you? I mean, Jonathan Soriano for Red Bull Salzburg, who scores 30 goals a season. I know it's a different calibre league, but he scores goals in the Europa League as well when he's playing against other competition. I know now, obviously, we don't need a striker now. We've got Okazaki and Kramaric and so on, but we should have gone in for someone like him. I mean, a really good signing, and then Kramaric can play off a striker. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next few days. What else we got to talk about Leicester? When the World Cup renovations are on for Rugby World Cup, looks like the stadium could be getting a bit of a touch up, which would be nice, just the outsides. Obviously with our new sponsors and staying in the Premier League for another season, all that talk about the expansion of the stadium's been knocking around. It's been knocking around for quite a while actually, about the owners saying if we did stay in the Premier League but may want to expand it by 10,000. I'm not sure it's a needed expansion really. The atmosphere is brilliant at the stadium as it is, at least at the end of last season it was, and I can't really see the point in expanding by 10,000. We are a big club in the sense that we're a big club in our area, but I can't see 10,000 people coming every other game who are proper City fans. I mean, I'm a season ticket holder, and last season even there were a few people around me who weren't proper Leicester fans, but obviously wanted to see Premier League football. So the 10,000 expansion I'm not sure is needed, but like I said, the touch-up of the stadium will be needed because there's a few parts now looking a bit dirty on the outside, so it'd be nice when the World Cup rolls in to get a bit of a touch-up on the stadium. Apart from that, that's all really for the Leicester news today. Hopefully something else will happen in a few days so I can be back again to update on more news involving the greatest football club in the world, Leicester City Football Club. If any of you wanted me to talk about anything to do with Leicester, obviously they're my team, as everyone knows. I'll be talking about them really regularly, so if any of you from Fox's Talk, where I've posted this, want to know anything about Leicester or want me to talk about anything about Leicester, then I'm more than happy to do a video on whatever you want. So leave those comments below or comment to me on Fox's Talk. Then please like the video if you've enjoyed me talking about Leicester, and please subscribe to me. You'll get videos about Leicester all the time, and especially when the new season comes out. I mean, at the moment it's a bit hard, but when the new season comes out it'll be 2 or 3 Leicester videos a week because obviously there'll be a lot going on. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.